Okay, so it's 6:20 on Wednesday, the 8th of April 2026. It's been quite warm out today. All the tulips are coming out. So the red are about to fade away and the red and orange have come in bloom. All the rest of them, the white ones, the parrot tulips, they're starting to come in. The daffodil was about 3/4 of the way through. The wallflowers are all coming out. They're still out. Okay, so the knapweed has just started flowering. I might walk around and get a bit closer to some of those in a bit. Okay, so I'm going to do the walk for now. Here we go. So I recently just planted some tulips, the ones to the left, the yellow and red ones, just today while they're in flower, so I know where they're going to be next year. I'm starting to even the space up as well with the tulips. You see these red ones here to the right and to the left, they need dividing up now, and so I'm going to put those around the plot and give a few away. However, with ones like this yellow one we're coming up to the left, I've only got like the odd 1 or 2 of those. Okay, so I hope I managed to get a good view walking down this path. So this is my grassy area that I plan to walk barefoot when there's no thistles growing. This bird song, this blackbird and robins are amazing. So I've got wallflower here underneath an apple tree. And so I've had this plot 19 years this year, and I've had the flowers growing for perhaps about the last 8-9 years. So I've got quite a lot going on. I've got a tulip border here as well. These, I've forgotten their name now, but they're one of my favourite. It's beautiful, and the colour bleeds into it the older they get. So like, that's a fresh one that's only been open a day or two, and after about 3 or 4 days it'll turn out like that. So I'd like to get some more of them. Yes, I've got various other types of tulips that come up at different times of the year. Within this month, really, the end of March to I think late April. So that's Vincer Major, variegator. It's quite nice, that, isn't it? Periwinkle. But with the size of the leaves, I think that's a larger periwinkle. That's why I'm calling it Vincer Major. Because there's also another variety called Vincer Minor, which is the lesser periwinkle, and I'm not too sure. I think the leaves are the giveaway, obviously, because it's larger and lesser. So yes, lots of flowers, not too much veg at the moment. It's all in the greenhouse. I might do another video of that later. So I bought loads of tulips around 2021, 2020, just because I really wanted that colour. But now there's some more colours that I want, like orange and pink. As I've got the blues with the forget-me-nots and the grape hyacinths. So I've also got other things here like heuchera, that's down there. I've got 3 varieties of heuchera. Of course the primula, which is they're either primrose or cowslip, or I'm not sure. There are other varieties, there's white ones and yellow ones on stems, like a cowslip. So the muscari, of course. So I've got a bit of ragwort. Down here because I've got cinnamon caterpillars that live off the senecio, and so I transfer them to the ragwort, and then probably move them on if anyone needs them for biological control of the ragwort in horsefields. However, I did try it, and they just disappeared at the end of the season. I couldn't get them to sustain to live on the plants. So I've got white currants here, and I had 9 altogether. I'm going to dig out another 2, so I've got 3 red, 3 black and 3 white currant. So allopurple sproutum, so red curly kale, which I'm saving for the seeds. I've got peony growing here, and also the bellflower. And this is red vein sorrel, and then I've got the not forgive me not. I've got What's this one? Nigella. So that's the love in the mist. I've got a creeping bellflower here. Well, it's one of those types. I always get mixed up with the creeping ones because there's like there's a couple out there, isn't there? So my peonies are going to grow this year. I've got a red and a pink variety. So this one behind the compost heap, I shouldn't have put it there now. And I'm still trying to identify the tree before I dig it out. I've got loads of oregano, marjoram or oregano. I think this is marjoram. And I've got a variegated oregano, marjoram country cream here, which I think is reverting back to its original colour. White parrot tulips. Oh, they're not parrots, are they? No, there are some parrot tulips. There's a whiter muscari, a pale blue muscari. Quite a bit of wallflower. So there's 4 sides altogether. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So the middle border I grow taller things like early goldenrod and Michaelmas daisy. There's a perennial poppy, the Papaver orientalis. This is like a ladybird red, this one. Then I've got the yellow loose strife that's grown here. What else have I got? So this is Veronica spicata. So this is a speedwell. This will be up here this year with purple spiky flowers in a month or 2. Then I've got the Papaver, the opium poppy, which is Papaver somniferum, which are the annuals. I call them allotment poppy, as well as the annual poppies here, which there's a few types going on there. Strawberries, of course. I've got valerian. I've got a red, pink and white valerian. I have my finger over the mic. Elephant garlic growing here. So these are the actual bulbs, not the seed head things, not the seed things that grow on the side of the bulbs. These are bulbs, and I've got these growing sporadically all around the site, so that in late summer, autumn, I should have these tall, spiky, big pink flower heads. So it should be tall here, randomly tall there, and tall at the back. So, you know, there's some different height things going on here. Digitalis, which is the foxglove. I've got the pink, the white, and a kind of a darker pink. And this is the, oh, I've got to remember that one. Iris. So this is a small, low-growing, knee-high iris. It's grows by what, rhizomes or rhizomes, I guess. A bit like the Jerusalem artichoke. And this is a knapweed, which is they've actually come out further down the plot. So if I remember, I'll show you that one. And it's a daisy. Okay, so this is the white flowering Michaelmas daisy. I've got some daylilies growing here. So these tulips are dying off, and that's what I put in around about a couple of days ago, just to fill in the space of where they're not growing. I've got more peonies here. Look at the colour of that tulip. Beautiful. Okay, so the verbascum, I think it is. It's hold on. Great mullein. There we go. Eventually. So this is great mullein. That's verbascum thapsus. Okay. And then there's more tulips coming down the edge here. So this is going to be my tulip bed where I want to grow tulips. And I've got this shell around about a week ago, 2 weeks ago. And I'm going to add some compost in here and dig out the weeds. And hopefully this extra bit of shade should make them grow taller. Right. Walk around the other side quick. Not many people here today. I'm going to have my squashes in the front here. So all the veggies growing at home at the minute. So I've got yellow yarrow. Yellow yarrow. There we go. Say that again. Yellow yarrow. Yellow yarrow. Tongue twister, eh? I've got a cherry tree here. This is the spiky one here. This is the globe thistle, the echinops. Then I've just got a goldenrod growing around here. I've got goldenrod here, Michaelmas daisy, the valerian, several varieties of rockery plants growing randomly. I've got a bit of chard, and the leaf beet. Although that wasn't planned, that's just come up naturally. I usually have my sweet corn here. And then there's ceanothus over there. So, and I'm working on this patch now here. So we're not really going to go into that. Okay, so that's it for today. I'm going to head home now. One last look at this border as I go.